Okay, hello everyone. Thank you very much for being here. My name is Claudia. We're going to start our webinar from lead to customer with Nifty proposals. Thank you very much for being here once again. We won't take up too much of your time. We expect it to last at most about 20 minutes. Throughout this time, what we will be focusing on is answering any question of what really is important when you're building a proposal, okay? So what we really have to do is ask a very big question, and that is exactly what is a business proposal, all right? It might sound weird and like a strange question to ask. Of course, you're wondering, I know what a business proposal is. I mean, why else would I be here on this proposal-themed webinar? But in reality, though, proposals or the effective use of them is actually quite still something that is largely misunderstood, okay? You've probably sent or created many proposals in the past, whether for your business or in your personal life. And some proposals are simple, while others can be completely life-changing, okay? It can actually change the way you do business. So what do all proposals have in common? Well, let's think that a good proposal takes the reader on a ride, okay? It frames the path that you want them to take, and it makes them stand up and shout, yes, this person actually gets me. A really good proposal should be, really should be engaging. It should be like nothing else that they've actually received. It should be especially make you stand out from your competition, all right? And this is what takes any reader or your prospect on a ride. Today, we'll have a look at graphic tips that make a difference. This means that what we'll actually do is actually look at the visual part of building a good proposal, okay? That we will actually have to divide this up into two parts. It can really be complex to build a great proposal. And as there was so much to cover, we had to divide this up. So our next webinar on April, at the end of April actually, maybe somewhere around the 29th or the 28th, will be about the sales proposals, about sealing that deal, and about building a good sales proposal in terms of pricing, in terms of what actually should be on your content, okay? But right now and today, we'll look at the graphic part of it. Before you start, you really have to answer the question why, okay? What is your goal? Why are you sending them your proposal? I mean, what is your purpose? And why do you want them to open it and read it, okay? This will actually give you your structure. You need to organize the message for maximum impact. This means that you have to make everything really well organized and just simply written. You have to save your customer from a ton load of useless information, all right? So don't fall into the trap of stuffing the proposal with everything you know, including charts, numbers, and corporate jargon, okay? This means that first and foremost, what you have to actually do is channel your potential clients, thinking about what they want to know. And then you have to organize your sales proposal and focus on answering those questions and stating those facts first. Okay, so make sure that you are proving that you understand your client's needs and that you are working to solve them. All right. With any kind of proposal, what you also want to do is have the recipient to engage. Okay, you want to give them a reason to get in touch with you. We obviously know that first impressions count, and looks also have a lot to do with it. So, I mean, obviously, remember to be cool. Everyone wants to be part of something big, something cool, something hip and trendy, and really just something state-of-the-art. So, be that on your proposal. They want to do business with someone that makes them look good. I mean, it's as simple as that, all right? And how can we do this? Well, it's all back down to the 3 Ps. This might sound like more marketing jargon, but it's not really. This does actually work, and it's quite simple. This means that you have to have one picture, one point, and one purpose on every page. Okay? To do that, think of our first writing. Okay? It was in pictures, so use pictures. People are really very visual, and for good reason actually. So you have to show them with one image that they'll remember what exactly you're trying to say. If they forget every word you said, if they forget every word that they read, they'll actually remember that one picture that brought all of the words and all of the numbers together with reason. Okay? Then you have to also remember to choose a bold theme. But avoid using themes that are used too often by everyone. Okay? You have to create something unique and something that catches your customers' attention. To do that, use color and font that makes sense. We obviously know that color evokes feelings, color is emotional, and the right color can also persuade and motivate. Studies have shown us that using color can promote more interest and actually help understand the message. So don't use more than 3 colors. Okay, some clients are very color sensitive and will actually throw your proposal away when they see a rainbow on every other page. But I mean, it's not because they don't like it, it's because they hate it. Your fund can also deliver a very soft, subtle message. Okay, so take that into account. Use them to stand out and don't follow the crowd. Okay, make your font to match your content, but choose something sophisticated. Okay, remember to be cool. What's your point exactly? Exactly. You have to make it clear. Don't leave them confused or don't make them feel lost with the mumble jumble of corporate jargon. Okay? To do that, pair it with a picture to make it perfect. Obviously, like milk and cookies. I mean, that's a perfect match. It's a match made in heaven, so everyone loves milk and cookies. So you really have to make it look good. Okay, infographics are also great to show your numbers in a fun and engaging way. But you might not have time to build them. So a great alternative is to pair your information with pictures. You might even want to describe your purpose with pictures. Think of it like this: if one thing had to stick in their mind, what would you want it to be? Okay. Then you have to bring those pictures together with words and structure. But remember to say no to fluff. Okay. It's all about good storytelling. We really do mean the Walt Disney type of storytelling. Okay, it tracks your ideas while you're sharing them. And as you know that art imitates life, remember to share your life experiences because they are your story. Okay, these are human beings. You are talking to human beings, and your client will and they can actually relate to them. Images also will get your audience focused. Okay, a good story keeps you hooked. So keep your picture linked to your purpose and to your point. Again, simple words that really bring structure and logic to your proposal. Okay. When something's blank, it's horrible. Yeah, we know. It looks empty, it feels blank, it feels cold. So don't feel the need to fill in every space. Just leave the blanks out, okay? Don't overwrite. Use enough messages just to get your word across. Quantity is not quality. That is what you have to remember. Then you can also use video and audio when appropriate. Using videos to display a concrete example actually promotes an active learning process, which is also a natural way that people learn and retain things, okay? Don't forget that you can also create stories that your audience can connect to. I mean, Walt Disney has done it right for about 100 years. I mean, Pixar is also doing it right. And this is why. This is simply because they simplify, they focus, and they combine characters, okay? Walt's secret is actually very simple, and it's not a secret at all. What he does is he tells stories that people remember, okay? And he talks about them. He actually also takes time to tell them, and he tells them very well. While you're writing, don't forget to write like you speak and be yourself, okay? Your enthusiasm will show. Remember that you're also speaking to human beings. While you do that, remember to use the present tense, okay? You are living in the moment right now anyway, right? So you have to also transmit that, okay? Don't discard the power of speech. Then what you also have to do is edit carefully to remove mistakes and credibility killers, all right? We all find grammar errors really distracting, okay, and dangling participles, weird formatting. It just makes you really seem disorganized or actually careless. So remember that when you're reviewing your content and actually ask someone else to review it for you. That helps in picking up things that you don't see. Then you also have to be easy to understand. And it has to be a proposal that is easy to engage with, okay? It's all about choosing the right words that lead them to saying that three-letter word, okay? It's the yes word that we actually want to hear. So don't be evasive on pricing or services or anything else, okay? We as human beings, we like certainty. So your clients are much more likely to pick the clearer contract. And as you may not always know who is going to be the decision maker, you have to remember sometimes that accountants are actually deciding who to choose to run a website. So stay away from jargon, from acronyms, and other things that the layperson might not understand. Remember the first rule of writing is to keep it simple, okay, before you lose your reader. Then, as we said previously, you have to show your price tag, okay? Do not hide it. You obviously hate it when you're browsing around a shop to understand that you have to ask for the price for each and every item that you want. Obviously, you want to be able to pick it up. You want to be able to know exactly how much that item is going to cost you. So remember that if you think that your client is not actually scanning your proposal from one point to the other to look for the price tag, well, I'm really sorry to break it to you, but that's the first thing that they will actually do. And then finally, what you have to do is you have to make it easy to share, okay? Share what you do. I mean, it is your moment, so seize it. You have to share links to your blogs. You have to share links to your social networks. You have to invite them to connect, okay? And then you have to create a bonus, like maybe a special paper or a white paper, an MP3 recording, for example. You have to make them feel special, okay? And then you have to be really available for anything that they may need. If that means personalized information or one-to-one chats or one-to-one demonstrations, do that, okay? Spend that time. It's really worth it. We also know that looks aren't enough. How you present your information is just as important to conclude a wonderful experience that they're having so far, right? But I mean, how do you do that? Well, in the era that we are today, with so much technology, traditional tools really aren't enough anymore. You really have to be more dynamic. Okay, what you have to do is upgrade. You really have to find those apps that are out there, and there are quite a few apps that are out there that will help you and to create and manage proposals. If you're serious about sales, of course, because there are many apps that we have nowadays, and now you can actually take a look at one. We'll show you quickly an application that works really well for you to be able to manage your customer proposals, okay? PHEFX allows you to create your leads. You can have accounts, you can have contacts, you can have opportunities, you can have all of the activities that you have involved with them, book appointments. But right now, we're going to go down here to the presentations menu and really open a presentation that has already been built. This is a presentation that is made from a template, okay? So you can actually have one default template for all of your sales reps, and they can use it and then just alter the one template according to their needs, change the names, change the contacts, change the price tags. What's really great about this is that you can create as many pages as you want, okay? As many slides as you want. You can have elements here. You can have a text element. You can write whatever you want, whatever you need. Add images, add videos. Just really build it in a way that you think that your customer will appreciate. Okay, you know them. You know what they like. Maybe you should speak to them to the heart and maybe add on a video about their own company, and that will really bring things in meaning, okay? Once you've done that, actually, you can preview your presentation. This presentation can be sent to their email as well. We'll show you that in a minute. And what you'll actually see is a preview of the presentation that we've built here, just a quick one with a video, with some text and some images. And they will receive this presentation actually on their email. So let's just do that process quickly and show you how that works. Here you go to the action panel on the side. As you can see, you've got all of your contacts over here. You just choose how many emails you want, just insert them onto your right side, write a message. Just remember to be short. That they will actually be receiving a lot of content already. So just remember to be short and simple. Keep it to the point, okay? Confirm and send it, okay? Once you send it, actually, this presentation will be sent to their email, as I said, and they'll receive it as we can see over here. They'll receive it as normal email, and they will have a little link that they will have to follow, okay? And when they click the link, this will take them to a portal where they can just register and create a new account. That will take them then to this presentation as we've shown here. Once again, don't forget that videos are really important. A dynamic presentation is very engaging. Okay, remember to add your Facebook, add your Twitter, make them connect. Okay, a great tool that comes with these apps is the ability to actually see the status of the presentation. And what does this mean? This means that you can actually see when it was sent, how it was sent, and when they opened it. I mean, it's just really great to then know when you can engage with them, okay? When is the perfect time to pick up that phone and call them, all right? Having said that, our next webinar will be at the end of April, as I said. It will be now about the sales proposals that really seal the deal, okay? What we will do is actually go over the do's and the don'ts of how to build your sales proposal. We will address the price tag issue, show you how to really do it in a way that isn't confusing. So really watch the space for news that on our upcoming webinar, which will take place at the end of April. If you have any questions, please get in touch with Natalie Keener and let her know what you need. Okay, thank you very much for being here.